Days ago, I debunked a rumor going round in the media saying that the Ekweremados, both the husband and the wife, plus the doctor, were sentenced to 10 years imprisonment some days ago. If you haven't seen that video, please go ahead and check it out. I have that video on my channel. Today is a sentencing day, and the Ekweremadus and the doctor have gotten their sentence. Prior to now, this set of people have been declared guilty, but today they got their sentencing, and although it's really sad, I can't help but feel bad for Ekweremadu and his wife, but at the same time, you know, this is America, this is the UK we are talking about, and no matter how minute the crime is, you must pay for it. That's just it. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, please leave your comments in the comment section. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Breaking news: Ekweremadu sentenced to 9 years and 8 months imprisonment. A UK court has today a UK court has today Friday, May 5, sentenced former Deputy President of the Nigerian Senate, Ike Ekweremadu, to 9 years and 8 months in jail at the Old Bailey in London under the Modern Slavery Act. The verdict is the first of its kind under the Modern Slavery Act. Mr. Justice Johnson told Mr. Ekweremadu and his wife Beatrice Ekweremadu, he said, and I quote, "People trafficking of human organs is a form of slavery. It treats human beings and their body parts as commodities to be bought and sold. It is a trade that preys on poverty, misery, and desperation." I can't help but, ponder on this last quote by the judge. Let me repeat that. Let me take that again. People trafficking of human organ is a form of slavery. It treats human beings and their body parts as commodities to be bought and sold. It is a trade that preys on poverty, misery, and desperation. For years, for decades, in fact, in Nigeria, we've heard of situations where, people's breasts will be cut out, people's organs will be taken, people will be killed, with their organs or body parts ripped out of their body. This has happened, consistently for years in the country. And I believe that, if these Ikurimadu's crime was committed in Nigeria, it would just be seen as, one of those things. It will be seen as, normal, like nothing they did. It's your body part. If you want to sell, fine, you can. But the UK government is saying this is slavery. It means that people who have, who are in poverty, who are suffering, people who are desperate, especially in this part of the world where, there's poverty, like people are really suffering. And if people can get 1 million naira, I'm telling you, people would sell their kidneys for just 500,000 safe. We've heard of cases of, people, a woman in fact, who sold a child for 100,000 naira, even for less, you know and the UK government is saying that this is modern slavery. It means that you see people's body parts as commodities. Just because you're rich, it means that you feel that you can, use your money to get anything you want. It means that you feel that you can oppress people with your money. you know this is what is very prevalent in this part of the world, in Nigeria, where the rich, they see themselves as god. They can undo and undo, while the poor just keep suffering. People feel that they need to use what they have, to get what they want. We've heard of cases of human trafficking or organ trafficking in Libya, like I think 5 years ago, when it was leaked that people that were trying to use that route, to migrate to the UK or the US, they will be kidnapped and their kidneys will be ripped out of their bodies. Or some people would even go to Malaysia, for example, from Nigeria, specifically, to sell their kidneys, and they will come back wealthy. People have heard of people do this. People will go to Malaysia, sell their kidneys, and then come back to Nigeria wealthy. You will not know what they did to get rich. All of a sudden, you just notice that they are now rich. They have money, to throw around. But you will not know that they've gone to sell their kidneys. So this is what I think UK and the US, they are trying to stop. They are saying that is modern slavery. If you allow people sell their body parts, to get money, people are desperate. There's poverty. They, you will not believe what people are ready to do, for money, which is why I feel that this judgment, that was melted out to the Ekweremadus is just. Unlike Nigeria, the UK has laws. They have laws that they implement. They do not ignore their constitution, all because, oh, this is a rich person involved, let's just waive it. And then when it is the poor person involved, the very strong hand of the law, will come down on them very hard. I wish them luck. Although, according to research, 10 years imprisonment in the UK is equivalent to 5 years imprisonment in Nigeria. So I think probably they are spending half of 6 years, 6 years and 8 months in prison. Before you blink your eye, they will be out. And I hope that they learn their lesson. UK is very different from Nigeria, obviously. Let me have your thoughts in the comment section, guys. What do you think? Do you think that in one way or the other, let's not forget about the letter Obasanjo wrote to the UK, pleading on behalf of the Ekweremadus so that they can tamper justice with mercy. Do you think that in one way or the other, that letter might have worked? Because the maximum sentence for this kind of offense is 10 years. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.